Good morning, everyone, and welcome to the Quantum Leap Futures Morning Leap session for Friday, May the 4th, 2018. My name is Doug McKay. I'm the founder of Quantum Leap Futures. Each morning we get together in these live go-to sessions to take a look at the market, macro to micro, take a look at the structure of the market, and then we drill down to our trade levels, our targets, and our hypotheses for the day. We do create multiple hypotheses as we do not know what the market's going to do. Therefore, we create multiple plans, then wait for the market to show us what it's doing, and then we execute the plan that best suits the market, not the other way around. This is a subscription room. If you're interested in checking out, please send me an email, quantumleapfutures@gmail.com. There's no website, there's no blog. It's not a commercial venture. We do everything here live in the go-to and the pre-market, and then we do live trading and analysis during the course of the trading day. Please read through the disclaimer. Nobody at Quantum Leap is a certified trading advisor. We are retail traders operating within a self-organized learning environment. Past performance is not indicative of future results. Any trades that you see in Quantum Leap are for education purposes only. Please trade your own due diligence, your own trade plan, and your own risk metrics. Okay, we're going to have to really do a quick pre-market today because I was late to my desk and I've got a bunch of stuff going on. So first of all, let's take a look at yesterday. Yesterday, our main hypothesis was a move up, failure to hold the range, rotate down through, and test that 1850, chop there, and then push down into the 01, and then find buyers and start working our way up. Hypo 2 was a gap and go day with a push down and failure and get a move down into that 86, 87 area. We kind of got Hypo 3 in the beginning, but lately, as has been the case, this market has been schizoid. We come down here, we create a base, we put in the higher low, a little bit of an inverse head and shoulder pattern, and then what do? We rotate up, and then we just grind at the low from the prior day and fight that, and basically chop into the close and create a VPOC at the 26, 27, 25. And this is just, indicative of what the market has been doing lately, which is just, it just doesn't want to let go to the downside. But we have these powerful move down, and then we get these buy the dip buyers, and they rotate us right back up. So taking a look at the economic news, we did have non-farm payroll. Non-farm payroll came out worse than expected, 164 versus 189, but the manufacturing payrolls was a beat, and the unemployment rate was a beat. So we get this quick move up, and they spiked it up to, I don't know, 29 or something like that, and then what do? They come right back down. The scene of the crime, return to the scene of the crime, is 22.25. We already came back to it. So I'm just writing this down for myself. Don't even have all my journaling notes done yet. And what do? We rotate right back down to it, went down a little bit lower, and then we came back up yet again. Looking at continuing news, we've got IVPMI coming out from Canada in 59 minutes. And then we've got 10:30, we've got the ECRI. Noon, we've got Fed Speaker Dudley. 1 o'clock, we've got the rig count. And 3 o'clock, we've got Williams speaking. So not a lot of news today that is going to be scheduled. Taking a look at the big picture. With this move down yesterday, our larger time frame value area is expanded. So now it's down at the 87.25, which also just happens to be just above the naked microcomposite VPOC on the much longer time frame. We continue to chop in this large area, and it's just an up and down all around, chop you to pieces type scenario. Our microcomposite VPOC did shift down to the 47.75. The last 7 or 8 days, our Microcomposite also correlates with the longer time frame, and we did not hold that 33, which was where we found the buyers last dip down here, and they couldn't find them, and they moved lower, and you can see we're kind of put a top on it right now at the 33 area. We're trading 24. They went down to the 1675 earlier, just before the news, and then they popped right back up. 1875 is not going to be our key line in the sand anymore. That's going to be moved down to the 01.25, basically the centennial number. Little wide, little range there. There's also the actually, did I set it at the 910? I think I did set it at the 9 or 10 area. Yeah, I moved it to the 10 area for a push down into the 05 area, 0550, which was value. There really wasn't any value yesterday, so you really don't have a valid value area. And then off of the overnight high, our full session ATR is running at 39.36. That's 20 period full session average true range. So off of the high overnight of 34.25, our downside daily ATR target is 25.9475. Off of the 26.1675 plus the 39.35, our upside daily ATR target is 56. That doesn't change much. Our week open is 26.70.50. We have one session left. So one session minus taken off of the 26.70.50 makes our critical mass at 31.25. Basically where we closed yesterday. So if we hold below this and we get into the late afternoon, you could see critical mass kick in and see the buyers capitulate. But again, this market is not acting normal. I don't care what anybody says. This has not been a very normal market with all these moves right out of the blue. So taking a look at the overnight inventory. Overnight inventory is pretty much 90% net short. But keynote with the overnight inventory. Our high from yesterday was 34.75, and our low was down in the 2500s. We had an inside session overnight, so it's not, it's accepting value again in around this 27, 28 area, where we chopped around quite a bit into the close yesterday. So we do have an inside day, and it's going to be a tough one to read in my mind today. So our overnight inventory, our overnight VPOC is 26.25. We're chopping in the upper distribution from yesterday. Our overnight high is at 34.25. Our overnight low is down at 16.75. So getting to the hypos. Basically, I'm thinking we're going to get a choppy day with some wide rotations. But based off of the buying that we got, I'm looking for an open auction, out of range, a push down into the 16 to 10 area, find buyers, and rotate us up into 31, close the gap, push up, and move up back into this 46, 47, and test the month open, which is at 26, 46, 25. Now, that's hypo 1 because the overall direction has been down as of late, but because of these rip-roaring buys, I put just as equal weight on my hypo 2, and that would be a open auction, out of range, in range, in value, a move up, failure to take out the high from yesterday, or a false breakout up into the 3650, single TPO, fail, rotate down into the 10 to 18 area, chop here, and then fail, push down to the 2600, and then fail again and push down and come down and close somewhere down here in the 85.75. That is hypo 2. Hypo 3 is a breakdown day, open auction, open test drive, failure to take out the overnight high, push down into the 2601 area, fail there, push down into 86, and then fail and push down and come down into the 2550 area down here. Maybe a late day probe down into the 25, but it would be a big day, and I'm not anticipating that. And then hypo 4 is going to be a rotation back up into the 57 area. So open auction in range, take out the overnight low, fail to get below the 2610, rotate us right up through, take out that single and break out of the prior day range, chop here, and then push up into the 47, chop around here, and then make a late day probe up and close up here in the 57 area where the micro composite first started before it moved up to 69 and then now down into the 47. And I got to make that move. This is actually now down to, what did we say it was, 47 and a quarter? $47.50 area. I got to tighten that up a bit in terms of my, but it's right here at the naked VPOC. So those are my main hypotheses. I'm not going to do gold because I'm already late. So that's going to complete our pre-market session. As always, trade well, trade safe, and catch you on the flip side.